Hi everybody, it's Karen from Craftykarendesigns here, and welcome to Stamp Around the UK video hop. The theme for this month is geometric, and I had lots of trouble trying to fathom out what I was going to do for this one. So I had a look at Pinterest and got a bit of inspiration from there, but then just changed things up a bit. There's all sorts of different shapes and things you could use. But I didn't like anything I tried, so I went for just circles in the end. And so I've got different sizes of different colours, just uses lots of scraps of cardstock, little bit of colouring. So let me show you how I did it. It's a really quick and easy card, this one. So this one's in Bermuda Bay, and I'm going to do one now in Melon Mambo with you. So I've got a card base in Melon Mambo, which is 5 7/8 by 8 1/4, and I've scored it at 4 1/8 to make the card base. So I'll just give that a quick burnish. And then we've got a piece of basic black, which is 4 inches by 5 3/4, so you can just about see a little bit of the pink poking out around the sides. And we also need a piece of Whisper White, same size for the inside. So I'll just grab one of these. I cut loads of these in advance and then keep all my strips that are left over in here for sentiments. It saves such a lot of time. So there we go, that's going to go on the inside and that's going to go on the outside. So I've used circles, as I said, and I've got 6 different sizes. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6 different sizes. But you can use as many as you want. This set I've got has actually got 8 sizes, but those 2 are too big. So I've gone for 6. So, and I've already cut these out because I didn't want to bore you to death while you watch me die cutting lots of circles. So I had lots of scraps of cardstock. So I've just used 6 different colours, and with this one I've started the smallest one at Gorgeous Grape, Mango Melody, Melon Mambo, Coastal Cabana, Pacific Point and Granny Apple Green. And this one I've gone the other way around, from the Gorgeous Grape down to the Granny Apple Green. And all you need to do is to stick them one on top of another, just lining them up at one point, so it looks like they're all coming from the same point. You stick them onto here, whichever way you want. So move all that down. It's quite simple. I did at one point think it could be a butterfly. Could put little antlers things on it and make it a butterfly, but I'm just going for circles today. So I've also got a silicone mat so that my glue doesn't stick it doesn't go everywhere. So I'm just got some Tombow and start gluing. So obviously you don't need to put it on all of this because it's not all going to stick, but you're bound to go over the edges. Oops. So just start at one side. And then just keep sticking them on. It's a really simple card to do, but I think it looks quite effective. Reminds me of those psychedelic pictures you used to see back in the 60s and the 70s. I'm dating myself now, aren't I? But you know what I mean. Now, when you finish watching me, don't forget to click on the links which will be below this video in the description bar, and have a look what all the other crafters have been doing. Some immensely talented people in this group, and they make some incredible projects. So I highly recommend you have a look. It's fairly quick to do this, isn't it? I mean, it takes a bit of time to cut everything out, but once you've cut everything out, I'm going to leave a little gap there this time as well. It's really quick to put together. And you could do this with DSP as well if you wanted to. I tried it with the Brights DSP, but I didn't have enough different colours left, so I just went for the cardstock in the end. Now, I've had the triangle dies on my wish list for ages and ages and ages, and if I'd have bought them instead of keep letting them drop off the list, this card would have been really easy to do. Could have done all sorts of different things with triangles, but I'm stuck with circles. So there you go. Now you just have to flip it over, find my snips, and chop off the excess. There we go. Move that out of the way. Let's put some Tombow on the back of this. And add it to the card front. That's really quite effective. And then for the sentiment, I just coloured these in with blends. This is the Many Mates stamp set. So this one I did with the Happy Birthday, and this one I'm going to do with It's Your Day. So need a scrap. I might as well stamp on the inside bit as well while we're there. So what should we have on the inside? It's your day. This calls for a huge celebration. We'll go for, if I can find it. There we go. So I'm going to stamp that in Melon Mambo. There we go. I'll just clean that off. And then I'm going to stamp the one for the outside in basic grey. I'll just add this to the inside of the card. and then I won't get any more ink on it while I'm colouring and messing about. So leave that over there. Then we'll just stamp on there. I've picked a small sentiment so you don't have to watch me colouring because I'm not very good at it. And I haven't got all of the colours, so I'm just going to use what I've got. So I'm just going to do like a rainbow effect till I get to the end of these colours, and then I'll do them again. Can you see my shot? Yeah. I've changed the position of the camera. I'm using my phone, and I'm hoping the sound's going to be better on this, but we shall see. You'll have to let me know if the sound's better on this or on the camera that I usually use. I think it's better on this, but I'd appreciate your feedback. Let's start with that one. I'm not very good at colouring. You'll have to bear with me. I'm concentrating. Got my tongue stuck out and everything. Smudge that a little bit. Colour in there. I need one of those colour lifters for when I go outside the lines. I have to put one of those on my next order. There we go, that'll do. You get the idea. And then I'm just going to trim this down with our little mini trimmer. And then I'm going to add it to the card front. Dimensionals. It doesn't look very straight, that. I'll just straighten it up. On the big trimmer I can see better what I'm doing on that. That's better. So I'll just put that on some dimensionals. So all the measurements and all the instructions will be over on my blog at craftykarendesigns.blogspot.com. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I'd be really grateful if you could give me a thumbs up and press on the button underneath in the description to subscribe. And if you press on the bell, you'll get notified every time I upload a new video. And you can also sign up on my blog for email alerts every time I upload a new blog. There we go. 2 cheerful, colourful cards made just out of circles. I quite like them. Hope you do too. Don't forget, underneath the video there will be a list of links to everybody else's project too. Please go and give them some support and some love. Thanks very much for watching. Hope to see you again soon. Bye.